Good morning, Vaqueros. Today is Monday, November 11th, and it is currently 94 degrees outside. We're coming to you from our Edinburgh studio. I'm Joseph Zambrano.
I'm John Trejo.
And this is Vaquero News.
Campus news,
events, games,
and activities
all in one place.
This is Vaquero Radio, the Val student station.
Monday and Wednesday at 11 a.m.
Vaquero Radio, where your
story begins.
American voters have cast their final ballots as the 2024 general election comes to a close. Victoria Gonzalez has the results.
On Tuesday evening, Americans were on edge as they were anxiously waiting for the results of the tight general election. Former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris fought intensely for the presidency. According to the New York Times, Nate Cohn, chief political analyst for the New York Times, predicted a Trump victory. Open quote, "For the first time tonight, we consider Trump likely to win the presidency," end quote, Cohn said. Open quote, "He has an edge in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Harris would need to sweep all three. There's still a lot of vote left, but Trump is narrowly but noticeably ahead," end quote. The final count showed Trump with 295 electoral votes to Harris's 226, per the Associated Press. Ohio State Senator J.D. Vance will join Trump in the White House as his vice president. According to NBC News, the Republican Party has taken control of the U.S. Senate, occupying 52 seats, while the Democratic Party holds 44. 4 races remain uncalled. NBC also reported a Republican majority in the U.S. House, with 211 total Republican seats to the Democrats' 200. There are still 14 races that are uncalled for. In Texas, Trump led with 56.22% of votes. Harris garnered 42.38%. The U.S. Senate race in Texas saw Republican incumbent Ted Cruz defeating Democrat Colleen Allred with 53.12% to Allred's 44.49%. For U.S. Representative District 15, Republican incumbent Monica De La Cruz defeated Democrat Michelle Vallejo, taking 57.14% of votes to Vallejo's 42.86%. The U.S. Representative District 34 race stayed close, with Republican Mayra Flores narrowly losing to Democrat incumbent Vicente Gonzalez, who won 51.28% to Flores' 48.72%. This is Victoria Gonzalez for Vaquero Radio.
The Edinburgh Chamber of Commerce honored Chase Kong as the Man of the Year. Here's Celeste Cruz with the story.
On October 29, UTRGV's Vice President and Director of Athletics, Chase Kong, was awarded the 2024 Edinburgh Chamber of Commerce Man of the Year. In a UTRGV news release, it described this award as a prestigious award that honors individuals whose remarkable achievements and significant contributions have made a lasting impact on the Edinburgh community. Kong said he felt honored to receive such recognition.
I think it just speaks volumes about our team. What we've all been working very hard for over the last several years, and the village that is supporting us right now.
Kong described what the most rewarding part of being the Vice President and Director of Athletics is.
Oh, the people I get to work with, starting with our president, Dr. Bailey, getting to be part of his leadership team and working for someone like that is certainly special. The people that we have in our department right now, our staff, our coaches, and then the special part is being able to lead and work with our student athletes.
Kong spoke about the community support toward the university.
So we have an incredible group of young people, and then you kind of flip it and look into the community and see the people that are supporting us right now externally. Our alums, our students here on campus, the buy-in from our university community has been tremendous. And then all the donors, the former lettermen, there's so many people right now.
Kong named the challenges that are faced along the journey.
You know, really, as you look at the national landscape with the NCAA and all the changes that are happening, it's something that we have to keep our eye on constantly. It's evolving every day, and so making sure that we're best positioning UTRGV to be successful is something that's really important to.
He explained how it's a collective effort to motivate athletes and coaches to reach their full potential.
It definitely starts with the support we're receiving from the community. That's a huge motivator for us. And we want to use athletics as a unifier for the Rio Grande Valley, for our institution, for our alumni. And so all those things motivate us to do the best we can and to be great at what we do.
He named the goals he set for the athletics department.
We've been very blessed that we have a really core group of coaches and staff and administrators that have been together for several years. And so I know that's going to be a big part of keeping that consistency is important to our success. But yes, stick with the plan and keep pushing forward and keep doing everything we can do to really create UTRGV athletics as a vehicle to tell a story, not just of the university, but the entire Rio Grande Valley.
Conch will be recognized on November 13 at 6:30 p.m. at the Memorial Event Center. Tickets and sponsorships can be purchased at edinburgh.com/awards. This is Celeste Cruz for Vaquero Radio.
The Office of Bilingual Integration hosted Tertulia Spanish Conversation Hour on Thursday at the Education Complex on the Edinburgh campus. Here's Celeste Cruz with the story.
Bilingual Integration hosted the event Tertulia, where they welcomed students, faculty, and staff to meet new people and speak Spanish. Angelica Mendez, 22-year-old first-year master's student studying mental health counseling, discussed why this event was created.
It was created in an effort to bring people together, specifically students that, know Spanish. It doesn't have to be super formal Spanish. It's just, to meet new people, make new friends, create a safe environment where people feel comfortable speaking and just being themselves.
She described the outcome the event had on the people.
It was a great turnout. There was a lot of students engaging with each other and just learning about each other, even if they've never met each other before. And that's always nice to see, that student involvement. And it's great that departments and staff members are really trying to bring that connection for these students.
Ashley Gonzalez, 19-year-old integrated health science sophomore, mentions the purpose of the event.
Since the center just opened again this year, we're kind of just focusing on trying to get more traffic in, kind of getting people to know what we do in this department.
Yelsi Garcia, 24-year-old first-year master's student studying Spanish linguistics, listed the difficulties that were encountered along the way while planning this event.
I think since it was the first time that we do this event, we didn't know how much impact it was going to have on students.
She hopes that the people take away something important from the event.
Let them know that it's okay that we speak maybe Spanglish or Tex-Mex, and so that way they can feel more comfortable with their beliefs, their background, and their identity.
The Office of Bilingual Integration is planning on hosting future events like this. Stay informed for these upcoming events on VLink and on their Instagram. This is Celeste Cruz for Vaquero Radio.
And McLean goes up and throws down a monster dunk. That fires up the UTRGV Fieldhouse.
And now time for Vaquero Sports. The golf team swung it big time at the Southland Conference, recognizing 2 players for their achievements. Leonardo Guajardo has the details.
Senior men's golfer Juan Luis Betancourt Duque and sophomore women's golfer Natalia Rodriguez were named by Southland Conference as Golfers of the Month for their outstanding performance. Duque recorded a 70.3 scoring average in the previous month and claimed his first career win at Monterrey Collegiate Classic, breaking the program record with a score of 203 and surpassing the previous record of 204. His journey began as a shared hobby with his dad in Spain, teaching him the basics of golf. Over time, Duque made friends and competed in local tournaments. Duque discussed his transition from regional tournaments at a young age to playing at collegiate level competitions.
They were regional, some of them were national as well. So I played some of them from 8 to 16. When I got here, I focused a lot on my technique and my results more than trying to have an effective game plan. I think improved in golf and then as a person as well.
Duque also expressed his excitement at being named the Killer Golf of the Week as well as SLC Golfer of the Month.
It was a really good experience. I said to myself to try and enjoy the event, and I ended up winning. From there, I got named Killers Golf Student of the Week, and then Southland Conference Golfer of the Month. So it's just incredible to see all the recognitions.
In the women's golf team, Rodriguez led the Vaqueros in their final tournament of the fall after tying for 25th out of 96 golfers at the Clash of Boulders Creek tournament in Nevada. This moved the Vaqueros onward to defeat the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islanders. Rodriguez's passion for golf also began in Spain. Motivated by her father and sister, she worked her way into competing at the college level. She described her excitement about earning the title of Gopher of the Month.
Yeah, well, I was very happy when I get the notice. We were practicing a lot in this month. We all play really good, and yeah, I feel more confident. I had all my game organized. Very happy about what I accomplished.
She also spoke about the outlook of the team's performance and her expectations for future matches.
I wish the kids win conference, and if we have other tournaments, happy to win more tournaments. And for me individually, I play good in this, same as this last tournament, the top 20. That's what I am looking for.
The Vaqueros gear up for upcoming spring tournaments. This is Leonardo Guajardo for Vaquero Radio.
Newton drops straight back towards a crossing route. McCaffrey, touchdown. That's big time.
Good morning, Vaqueros. Here's the sports schedule for this week. The women's basketball team will be facing off against Oral Roberts University at 7 p.m. Monday in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The women's volleyball team will be hitting the court and will face Incarnate Word at 6:30 p.m. Thursday at home. The men's and women's cross-country team hit the road to compete in the NCAA South Central Regional in College Station. The men's basketball team will go against Charleston Southern University at 12 p.m. on Friday in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Don't forget to bring your student ID to all UTRGV games for free admission, and remember to support our student athletes. This is Leonardo Guajardo for Vaquero Radio.
And now for this week's events calendar. What's up, Vaqueros? Let's take a look at this week's event schedule. On Monday, the Student Union is hosting a board game day from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the game room. On Tuesday and Thursday, Fraternity and Sorority Life will hold a Penny Wars from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Edinburgh Chapel lawn to fundraise for the Palm Valley Animal Society. Also on Tuesday, Student Activities is hosting a distinguished speaker series inviting food star Roy Choi from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Edinburgh Performing Arts Complex. Student Union will host a November edition of Union Unplugged from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tuesday at the Brownsville Student Union lawn. That is the event schedule for this week, Vaqueros. Don't forget to bring your student ID to every UTRGV event. This is Ariana Gallatro for Vaquero Radio.
And now, for this week's campus weather report.
Hey Vaqueros, here's the weather forecast for this week. We started with a few clouds early in the day, but otherwise mostly sunny this Monday, reaching a high of 90 degrees. We're going into Tuesday with a few clouds from time to time, but it will be very warm, keeping the same high of 90 degrees. Wednesday brings intervals of clouds and sunshine, reaching the same high of 90 degrees. Plentiful sunshine this Thursday, and we go down a few degrees to reach a high of 84. Friday will be sunny, climbing back up the scale to 86 degrees. Remember to dress accordingly for these weather conditions. This is Celeste Cruz for Vaquero Radio.
That is the newscast for this week.
Remember to read our news articles every week on our website, utrgvradio.com.
Tune into Vaquero Radio through our website or download the Radio Garden app to listen wherever you are and enjoy the best DJ shows around campus. Remember to check out our YouTube channel for the latest news from UTRGV and the Valley.
Our weekly newscast will also be broadcast at 11 a.m. every Wednesday.
Join us next week. Same time, same place.
Only on Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station.
Thanks for tuning in, Vaqueros. Be sure to saddle up at 11 a.m. every Monday and Wednesday for another newscast. And as always, V's up!